kid wants a piece of that ball.
Belted it! Way back at the ballpark!
Money, baby. Here we go. Another chance to show 'em all who rocks hardest. The gooch likes that. Yeah, give me some more of that.
Well, fasten your seatbelts, 'cause here we go! Here's the windup. Hot one down the middle. And a high fly ball to center field.
That outfielder's gonna need a plane ticket to catch this one.
Running back. Leaps up. And makes an unbelievable catch against the wall. It's time to get down with your favorite baseball players.
The fans are losing their minds. They're so excited. This kid wants a piece of that ball.
Belted it! Way back at the ballpark!
Money, baby. Here we go. Another chance to show 'em all who rocks hardest. The gooch likes that. Yeah, give me some more of that.
Well, fasten your seatbelts, 'cause here we go! Here's the windup. Hot one down the middle. And a high fly ball to center field.
That outfielder's gonna need a plane ticket to catch this one.
Running back. Leaps up. And makes an unbelievable catch against the wall. It's time to get down with your favorite baseball players.
The fans are losing their minds. They're so excited. This kid wants a piece of that ball.
Belted it! Way back at the ballpark!
Money, baby. Here we go. Another chance to show 'em all who rocks hardest. they're gonna need a plane ticket to catch this one.
Running back. Leaps up. And makes an unbelievable catch against the wall. It's time to get down with your favorite baseball players.
The fans are losing their minds, they're so excited. This kid wants a piece of that ball.
Belted it. Way back at the ballpark. A home run.
If I had a nickel for every time a game in one of my favorite childhood series was re-released on Steam decades later, I would have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Hi everybody, how's it going? I apologize for not streaming for the last 3 weeks. It has been a little bit of a whirlwind for me. I've had a lot of stuff going on and just kind of been out of it. I've either been working a lot or having to focus on some other stuff, and when I'm not doing that, I was just feeling really tired, so apologies for that. But Backyard Baseball 2001 got re-released on Steam. This is a game that's very, very special to me. This particular version of the game. Yeah. Hi, Thought Monster. How's it going? Hi, Cap. Thank you for the 56th month sub. Greatly appreciate it. But yeah, hi, Fod Monster. How's it going? But yeah. Backyard Baseball 2001 is a game that's very special to me. This was actually the first Backyard Baseball game that I played. And probably my favorite overall. Genuinely did not think it was possible for this game to get re-released because of all the licensing and everything. But they got almost all of the professional players back. And the few that didn't, they replaced with generic kids. But the fact that they got most of them back and the Major League Baseball license again for this re-release is actually crazy. I don't know how they managed this, but it's amazing that they pulled this off. And I'm not going to do a full season like how I did with the original last year, but I figured it was pretty much obligatory for me to stream this game at some point, especially because this is a game that this was like one of the very first games that I ever actually made content for, way back when, like, you know, over a decade ago. I did a Let's Play of this game, like, forever ago. So, in terms of me making, like, content in general, this game means a lot to me. Don't say over a decade ago. I'm sorry, I'm just speaking truth. Von Monster, Grippy, and Thomas, I believe. Yes, and also Bonds. Those are the three. It's actually over 2 decades ago. That's when this game was released. The Let's Play that I did that I'm talking about, that was over a decade ago. But yeah, you could make an ad for this game. I mean, technically speaking, Boomer, isn't streaming this game already an advertisement for this game? Food for thought. Yeah, exactly. We don't discuss Bonds, not a real player anymore. Exactly. It's nice weather. I can think of an ad for this game. Yeah, John Dowd, exactly. If you know, you know. I'm trying to think of an ad for this game. Hey kids, wanna play a game from 25 years ago and pretend that it's today? Well, now's your chance. Backyard Baseball 2001 now on Steam. Only $8.99 for a limited time. Go buy it now. There, is that good enough? Goodness. I'm just gonna play some pickup games today. I'm not gonna do a season. I'm just gonna kind of screw around and do whatever I want to do. Tate needs to get that stressed Rowlet emote ASAP. Yes, he does. Give me 1 sec. Sorry, I just had to blow my nose. I apologize, by the way, if I'm a little bit more low energy tonight. Part of the reason that I'm streaming so late tonight is because I was honestly feeling pretty sleepy. So I took a nap, and now now I'm here. And I'm streaming tonight, honestly, because I feel like I need to, like I said, I feel like I need to honor the re-release of this game in some way. And also, it's been 3 weeks since I last streamed, so I kind of want to make up for that. But yeah, Boomer, exactly what Boomer said. Hey kids, wanna feel old? Well, now you can for $8.99 US or $7.49 in the UK. Precisely. May or may not be your fault. Maybe? I don't know. I don't think it's your fault, Boomer, honestly, though. So, setting it to hard, gonna leave everything else like this. Swing spot on, pitch locator off. What field should we do, guys? What field should we play on? Best pickup with absence has not streamed in literal month. Lel. Pot, meat, kettle. Yeah, what field do we feel like playing on? Does chat have any preferences? I don't really care. If only we could do the true main. Random, yes. What was right before Dirt Yards? What? Cement Gardens? Or do you mean, Playground Commons? Steel Stadium? Ah, yes, classic. Cement Gardens gives me recess vibes. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna do more than one game. So, there's Cement Gardens, there's Steel Stadium, of course. Oh, the show Recess. Okay, I don't think I ever saw that. I could do Cement Gardens first, and then do Steel Stadium, right after that. I can probably do both. I think I'll start with Cement Gardens, because I don't think I did that the last time I streamed this game. Well, actually, no, that was like years ago, so it doesn't really matter. I remember watching and liking the show, but I was so young. All I really remember is short clips in the movie. Okay. All the Major League teams, period accurate, are here, with a couple of exceptions. Cleveland has had their name and logo updated for reasons. And the A's no longer have Oakland in their name because the owner is a piece of crap. I mean, what? So nice weather we're having. And there's your backyard teams. Those are always really fun to play as because you can customize them, and now you got 2 colors to work with. So, any preferences for what team I should play as? Anybody? Boo, Fisher. Yep. John Fisher sucks. Anyway, what should we do for the team? We could do... What have I done before? I was the Rockets last time I played this. The last time I played Backyard Baseball. I did a season with the Rockets, but they are not in this version, and that's part of the reason I chose them for the original. Hornets or whatever ago feels under rep for some reason. The Hornets? Okay. Well, I feel like the natural color scheme for that would be yellow and black, but they've got like they colored it blue back here, so making it look kind of like that is actually not bad. I could probably go with that. And you got the H on the hat, which makes me think that you should probably go with Humongous Hornets, because alliteration and all that. Dang it, Boomer! I'm not gonna sing that because then my VOD might get a copyright. Yeah, okay, the Humongous Hornets, I guess. Sure, because that doesn't feel... That would be absolutely terrifying. I mean, good lord, I am scared of hornets and stinging insects in general. Imagine if they were humongous. Oh my god, I would... If I ever came across a humongous hornet, I would burn down everything in sight. Anyway, let's see if we get the first pick. Of course we don't. For whatever reason, I usually don't. And they took Nomar for some reason. Okay. Cap? No, that's not what I meant. Oh, good lord. Okay. Who should I pick? Well, okay, first of all, it's this channel, so we know who the first pick has to be.
I'll play, but don't ask me to dive or slide, because I hate getting dirty.
The funny thing is that Jorge actually got buffed between 97 and 01, believe it or not. His hitting is actually significantly better now. I like how everything is on a scale of 1 to 10 instead of 1 to 4 like the original. It makes the stats a lot easier to, gives them more, what's the word I'm looking for? Disparity, I guess? But, yeah, you can tell the skills apart a little bit better, but Jorge's actually a little bit better now, so he's not a horrible pick, but I have to do it for the bit.
Certainly. I'd love to play.
Luke Lopez. Okay, they just took the kid who they used to replace Ken Griffey Jr. So that's a little bit terrifying. Who else should we grab for this team, do you think? I don't really have a plan. I was thinking of kind of using some different players from what I usually do, just for the sake of being different. Any suggestions in chat? I am totally open to suggestions right now. There's a lot of pro players here. I mean, they're like half the roster, so I could pick pretty much any of them at some point. Don't want to pick the Weber twins because every time you pick one, the CPU immediately picks the other one, so that's not ideal. Who can I actually pick? I could take the Frank Thomas replacement. I mean, he would be a good pitcher. I probably could, honestly. You know what? Why not? Chase Wilton.
Can I play on your team? Please?
Well, since you said please,
Wahoo!
that was one of the worst wahoos I've ever heard. They took Larry Walker, Hall of Famer, Canadian, so Marley would love him. I could also take the kid who replaced Barry Bonds, Hugo Hernandez. He's actually really good, so might as well.
Can I play on your team? Please?
The exact same voice clip as the last kid, not suspicious at all.
Excellent.
Vladimir Guerrero. Okay. Who else? As I said, chat, if you have anybody you want to see, I'm open to suggestions. I'm willing to take requests. You know what? For the meme, I might take Ronnie Dobbs. This is probably going to backfire horrendously, but I'm going to try it.
I can play real good, just like a big kid.
I remember having a lot of trouble with Ronnie when I was, when I played as him earlier, like, on my own time. I swear he has a really hard time making contact, but I also remember that that if he does manage to hit, he actually has some pretty good power. We're gonna try him. I feel bad for this guy because his older sister is Sally, who's my most hated character in Backyard Sports, so I feel bad for this poor guy. But yeah, we'll take him. We'll try it.
I'm going to hit lots of home runs and play good too.
Kurt Schilling. Okay, so they've got their pitcher. Who else do we take? Who else would be fun? Who I haven't really used all that much throughout my stream playthroughs. I could take Luann Louis. She's always fun. Yeah, why not?
I want to play with you, please. I can run real fast.
I mean, how can we say no to that, right? She's also super fast and is also a very good pitcher, so yeah, let's go for it.
We're going to play real good, you'll see.
Slamming Sammy Sosa, that's not going to be fun to play against. Should I just take Pablo, actually? Because I don't think they've taken him. I kind of want him, to be honest, because... yeah, I kind of want Pablo, just to say that just so I can have somebody on the team who actually does a lot. Why not? Let's take him.
Escógeme. Yo juego muy bien.
I mean, I know that you're supposed to take him at the first pick every time, but, you know, it's fine.
Vamos a ganar.
There goes Juan going, Gonzalez. 789, okay. I can take another pro player, like an actual pro player. I think I'm probably going to take my favorite one in the game here.
You want a good shortstop? Then pick me.
By favorite, I don't necessarily mean favorite to play as in this game. I mean favorite in real life. Cal Ripken Jr. He's one of my favorite players of all time, baseball players of all time in real life. So I'll just go ahead and take him just for the sake of having him.
Let's go.
He's pretty good in this game, though, to be fair. Oh, there's another shortstop, Derek Jeter. Who else? What do we need on this team, really? We've got some decent power, but not a ton. Pablo, Hugo. If we could get one more power hitter, that'd be cool. Mikey Thomas, actually. That would be a good one.
You ought to pick me for your team. I'm pretty good.
I almost picked Mikey for the Backyard Baseball 97 playthrough. So now would actually be a good time to get him. And he's an amazing power hitter, so I say we do it.
Okay, I like playing in the outfield.
Too bad, you're probably going to be playing catcher. Okay, Barry Larkin. Their lineup is going to be... Yeah, entirely pro players. Oh, joy. Yeah, this is not going to be hard at all. No, not in the slightest. Well, okay, we're going to need another pro player of our own here. The one, the only, the famous Marty Cordova.
I think you ought to pick me.
You've probably never heard of this guy. I never heard of this guy as a kid. I still don't really know how good he really was because he bounced around all the time. I don't know how he got in this game, frankly. But for the sake of the meme, sure. Welcome to the Humongous Hornets.
Yes!
And there's the team. Yellow and blue uniforms. They look nice. That will not be our batting order. We are definitely gonna change that up. Okay, chatter off, because it's always really annoying. Everything else can stay on, though. I might have to turn the play-by-play off after a bit, but for now it's fine. Okay, so how do I want to set up this lineup? Let's see here. Mikey at catcher is always a good idea, because even though he's really slow, he's really good at throwing people out. Cal Ripken at shortstop, because that's where he naturally played all the time. Let's see here. Pablo, even though he has a 10 in fielding, is really short, so he's actually not great at fielding too much because of how short he is. Frank Thomas, Chase Wilton naturally plays first base, so it's probably a good idea to just leave him there. Fielding. Who's good at fielding? Barry Bonds, ironically, though. Or, sorry, Hugo Hernandez is very good at fielding. So we could stick him there. We could stick him in the field. And then Jorge... I don't know. Pablo might actually need to play second. Who's the fastest player on the team, actually? Oh, Luann's at a 10 on pitching. Okay, well, she's the fastest, but she's also not very good at fielding. That's the problem there. Ronnie can play outfield. I guess Jorge could be stuck out there. Hugo's really fast. I think I'm going to have him play center. Pablo can also do that. But I don't know. Should Ronnie play left and Jorge play right? We could do that. Well, actually, Marty Cordova kind of belongs out there. I don't know what to do here. Hugo's our fastest character. He's our fastest player. Ronnie in the outfield makes a lot of sense. Jorge out there makes sense. Marty Cordova at second base. But his fielding is 4. That's the thing I don't like about that. Marty Cordova in real life, I believe, was an outfielder. So, could maybe stick him there. I don't know how I feel about this. I really don't have a good fielder unless I stick Hugo down here, which I don't really want to do. But I might have to. Like, if I did something like that, maybe that would work. But I really want a fast player in the outfield. That's the thing. I need, like, somebody better at fielding at third, too. I don't know what to do about this. Pablo second scares me because I know what ends up happening with him because he's short. Ronnie needs to stay in the outfield for the same reason. Maybe Jorge should play second base, actually. That'd be funny. I think I'm going to risk putting Pablo at second, actually. I think I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna have try putting Jorge at third base and see how that goes. It probably won't go well, but we're going to try it anyway. Okay, batting order. Luan and Hugo are super fast. Pablo's super fast. Okay, so I might have Luan lead off, actually. Hugo bats second. Pablo third. Mikey fourth. That looks good to me. Probably Cal fifth. Jorge sixth. Chase seven. Roddy 8th and Marty 9th. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Let's just go with this. Let's try it. Lineup of all pro players terrifies me. This is gonna go very, very badly. I might actually lose this game. Well, let's have fun. Take it away, Sonny and Vinny.
It's that time again. Time for some non-stop baseball fun. Hiya, folks. Welcome to Backyard Baseball. I'm Sunny Day, along with my broadcast partner, Vinny the Gooch.
Folks, we're gonna bring you the best in baseball today. Home runs, triple plays, strikeouts, live action from some of the hottest players in the league this season. The best in baseball.
Boy, you're sure enthusiastic today.
I had a good breakfast. Playing in today's game are the humongous Hornets and the Red Wombats.
They're not even wearing red.
Fans have been practicing your cheers and taunts because I'm tired of the same old stuff. I'm counting on you kids to keep me entertained here. I mean, don't even think about that hey batter baloney. It's been done. You know what I'm saying?
I think we're all ready to play some baseball.
Alright, now the real question is, should I be the home team or away team? Should I bat first or pitch first? I think I'm gonna bat first, actually. Yeah, let's go for it.
Play ball! Pitching today
I like the
is
fancy loading
Kurt
screen.
Schilling.
Kurt Schilling's got a mean fastball.
Gwen Lee is the first one out.
Amazing
Here we
analysis,
go.
Benny. Thank you.
Another chance to show them all who
Jen!
rocks hard.
Hi, Jen! Just in time. Look who's batting. It's your favorite. It's the teddy bear girl.
And delivered. That was ball one. Nobody out.
Okay, I'm already annoyed with the... Wow.
I'm
Yes, crazy, isn't it? Very crazy. I'm gonna turn the commentary off because I want to be able to talk on my own. And they're gonna try to talk over me this entire time. Okay, made contact. He's probably gonna catch it though. Yep. Alright, Hugo.
Watch and learn.
Power. But yeah, hi Gene. How's it going, buddy? Oh, that's well hit. Get down. Alright, good. Tired? I see. I'm sorry, buddy. I hope you feel better soon. Here's Pablo.
Adios, baseball.
Let's knock it down the alley. Let's go for a home run here. I'm gonna let that go. Probably could have hit that, but Not my favorite kind of pitch. Which is funny because I hit a very similar pitch right after that. Going! That did not count as a home run for some reason. I don't know why. I thought it did, but okay. I probably should have kept running, huh? Oh well, I thought it was a home run. That's why I didn't do it. Anyway, here's Mikey.
I'm gonna get on base.
Yeah, you're welcome, Shane. I hope this is enjoyable for you, buddy. I'm gonna let that go. Mikey is a lefty, so he tends to pull it this way, but I don't really like that too much because on this field because of that big school building that's in the way, or I don't know what kind of building that is actually, but swing and a miss. The fun part about this stadium is if you hit it inside the dumpster, it counts as a home run, and I think that's really funny. I also like how a pizza box is home plate. Alright, we'll foul it off. I'll take that, I guess. This is a fun. This is a fun field. I'm glad Cat picked this one. How did I miss that?
No fair! I'm telling my mom!
Wow, unbelievable. All right, here's Cal Ripken.
Watch and learn, kid.
Let's try this. I am not swinging at that. Letting that go. Yeah, probably a strike, but yeah, it's whatever. Letting that go. I disagree with that strike call very much. How do I not hit that? Ugh!
What? Where?
I agree, Cal. What and where and how. I actually think that this game is more difficult than the original, based on just, I don't know. Maybe it feels more difficult. I don't know what it is, but something about it just feels weird. All right, Luann, that was a generous call, but Lulu's is having a good day on the mound. She got a slight buff to pitching, so may as well take advantage of it. Wow, Barry Larkin he just stood there and watched 3 strikes go right down the strike zone. You'll love to see it. Vladimir Guerrero. So, here's something fun. This game is so old now. Vladimir Guerrero's son is a major league player at this point, which is crazy. Luann's so hardcore, she's catching baseballs barehanded. Yup. Pretty crazy. She's so funny. This character is very funny. Jane's favorite. Right hook. Uh-oh. Swing and a miss. Sit down. Playground insults. I mean, literally a playground game, so, you know. Sammy Sosa. This dude has a ton of power. One of the best home run hitters in the game. Proceed with caution. Swing and a miss. Okay. It's pretty crazy actually streaming this game right now. Luann, I think, can get that. She's got it. I was worried she wouldn't because of how short she is, because shorter players have a harder time catching baseballs in this game for some reason.
Watch that outfield cringe as I step up to the plate.
Of course, none of that matters right now because we have the GOAT. Imagine if I hit another home run with him during this stream. Imagine. It would be insane. Not if I keep swinging like that, though. Well, okay, there's contact. That is a high pop fly. Center field. Yep, he's got it. Well, should I say center field or center cement?
Bats don't fail me now.
Alright, Chase Wilton, aka Frank Thomas. Not a great first pitch to swing at. I probably should have just let it go. Alright, Ronnie Dobbs, who I just realized is actually wearing his color combination.
I'm going to hit this one 200 gazillion miles.
He actually wears a yellow shirt with blue sleeves, so it's actually kind of weird. Okay. I shouldn't have swung at that, but I swear that Ronnie just has, like, no contact whenever I try to hit with him. Well, okay, he fouled something off, at least. But I will probably strike out with him, just based on how it usually goes. I'm gonna let that go. No!
That's cheating.
Yeah, I disagree with that call. That looked high. I don't like that. Okay, Luke Lopez, the Ken Griffey Jr. replacement. Ken Griffey Jr. not being in this game really sucks. Like, I really wish that, out of all the pro players who got left out, he's the one I'm the most disappointed about, for sure. Really, really, really a bummer that he didn't make it. He was one of my favorite pro kids, for sure. I don't know why he wasn't in, why he didn't make it. I'm guessing it might have just had something to do with licensing or something. I don't know. He just kind of stood there and just let me strike him out. Cool, I'm fine with that. Why is Derek Jeter at third base? Like, you're at first base. He really should be the shortstop. Right hook. Fouls it off.
I love playing baseball.
She's so adorable. Why is he bunting? The CPU just does this occasionally. Luann, that was a pathetic throw. I'm sorry, but that was really bad. Oh, they have Nomar at shortstop. Okay. Nomar has, like, the longest animation for stepping up to the plate ever. Look at this. He has to do this all 3 times. It's kind of ridiculous that you have to wait that long for him to get in the box. And Ronnie needs to run over there fast, and he missed it. Good job, Ronnie. Great job. And that's going to be an inside the park home run. Or just a ground rule double. That works too. I'm glad it made it that far, at least. Larry Walker. Lots of power. This guy's really good, so... Uh-oh. That's, I think we're gonna see it land in the dumpster! Oh! He missed it. Hugo? Hugo? Please, Hugo. Throw it to the cutoff man. Oh, man, we give up a 2 RBI triple. Yeah, I had a feeling I was going to lose this game. I really just had that feeling. I tell you, this game is harder than the original. I don't know what it is. Curt Schilling is a pitcher. He does not hit very well, so we should be fine here. As long as we can, you know, actually throw it in the strike zone. I said, as long as we can throw it in the strike zone, Luann. Luann, you're killing me here. Come on. There we go. Much better. Let's just dare him to throw. Let's just dare him to hit this. I don't think he can. Yep, Curt Schilling just can't hit. Bye-bye. Juan Gonzalez. I don't know why he's batting below Kurt, honestly, though. Left hook. Nice. I mean, I have crazy pitches, but I want to be careful with how often I use them because they take up a lot of stamina. Cal, he's got it. Easy. 2-0 deficit for the Hornets.
I'm gonna crush it. You'll see.
Okay, arguably the worst pro player, Marty Cordova. Let's see if we can do something with him, though. I disagree with that call. They give you they're pretty generous towards the CPU with this, honestly. Foul that off. It's the weakest pro player is probably either Marty Cordova or Alex Gonzalez is also not all that great. But just for the sake of being different, I decided to go with Marty. Dang it, Marty! You're not thinking fourth dimensionally! Alright, Lulu.
This one's for you, Teddy.
Okay. Let's try something a little different. Bunt. Well, not on that pitch. Come on, Teddy. Help us out here. Not a great bunt. I thought that running her speed would help her get there, but I also just remembered because she's been pitching, her juice is down, which means she's not going to run nearly as fast. So that was just a bad idea. Alright, Hugo's got to crush this thing. Come on. Get through there. There we go. Wow, Cap. Wow. Okay, well, single for Hugo, and now I got Pablo. Maybe he can actually hit a real home run this time.
Mándame una buena.
Smack it down the alley. Not a great pitch. Way too low. I thought about stealing, but I don't think I want to do that with 2 outs. Here you go, Pablo. Oh, Barry Larkin with the catch. That sucks. Not hitting super well right now. And I might need to sub out Luann pretty soon. Yeah, it is a really rough game. Like I said, I'm convinced that this game is significantly harder than the original. I don't know why that is, but something about it just feels off. It feels a lot more difficult. I don't remember the original disc being this hard. Maybe that's just me, but I don't know. I don't know if they did anything to modify how hard the game is or what. Okay, well now I have to use one of these because I need to free up some space. Let's go for the zigzag.
I
And
love playing
it goes low.
baseball.
That's a ground ball to Cal. Whew, he's fast. Okay, we got him. The thing about Cement Gardens that's interesting is the ball bounces higher because of the cement. So you've got some really... it can be difficult. It can be somewhat difficult to field. Go foul. Please go foul. It's going to be fair. That's a home run. Sammy Sosa. Taking it to the house. That was a big one, too. That might be like 500. 602. Good grief. Oh, dear. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for Luann on the mound today. I think we will be subbing in now. Chase Wilton is going to come into pitch. Luann is now going to move to catcher. Mikey Thomas is going to jump over to third base. And Jorge will play first. Mikey Thomas replacement on the mound, folks. Or, not Mikey Thomas, Frank Thomas. And he catches a line drive hit straight at him on the first pitch. Good job.
Someone right down the middle for me.
The eternally sick Mikey Thomas. Let's see if he can actually crush one of these things. Wrong direction. Oh, he dropped it! Let's go! E2, E2. Alright, that brings
Watch
up
and
Cal.
learn, kid.
So let's see if we can... Only hope you have... Wow. It's a rough game. Down the middle. Come on. Ooh, that's well hit. Left center field. And, of course, we can't do anything about that. It's hard going up against a roster of all pro
Watch
players.
that outfield cringe as I step up to the plate.
The coach. Low. Come on, Jorge. We need you now more than ever, buddy. We need you. Foul. Cannot steal with Mikey because he is too slow. Letting that go outside. I'm hoping that Kurt gets pulled from the mound soon. I'm not sure if I should have swung at that or not. Come on, Jorge. Nope. I probably should have let that one go
I
too.
think they are picking on me because of my glasses.
I agree, because Jorge is always correct.
Bet don't fail me now.
Alright. Chase. You can hit for power. So I'm going to hope that this works out. I swung too early. I got too excited. Sharply hit to right center. And I can't do anything else with that because of how slow Mikey is. And now I have to rely on Ronnie Dobbs.
Neener, you can't strike me out.
This is probably not going to go well. But I hope I'm wrong. Okay, well that's something. Come on, Ronnie. Prove me wrong, Ronnie. Come on. Come on, kid. His strike zone's in a weird spot, too, because of how high he is, but also he's very small, so... That almost hit him. You tried to hit the kids? You can't do that in this game, though. They don't want to encourage that. And I knew I shouldn't have swung at that. I knew I shouldn't have. But I did it anyway. Alright. Derek Jeter. Nice pitch.
Pitching is my life.
Is it the right hook or the left hook that he's really good at? I think it's the right hook. Yeah. Alright, let's do it here. Have it curve across the strike zone. Absolutely beautiful pitch. And now let's mix it up with a slow ball. Good. Okay, and let's give him heat on the hand since he moved closed. Pop fly. Hugo can get that, or Cal can get it. I'm going to let Cal get it. Cal! Come on, dude! You're better than that! Oh, and it's an inside the park home run because of how high the ball bounced. That friggin' sucks. That is actual BS. I am not watching Nomar warm up. That is so stupid. You have got to be kidding me. Absolutely unbelievable. Okay, Cal. What is going on, buddy? Guys, oh my goodness gracious. Come on. Can no one on this team catch a baseball? Thank you. I don't know what's going on with this team, Cap. This is... I don't know. This is... I don't know what's happened. I mean, going against a team of all pro players isn't helping, but, like, they shouldn't be making this many errors. I don't know what's going on. Heat down low. Let's try it. Nope. Gone. I don't know what is going on today. I'm just getting annoyed now because no matter what I'm trying, it's just not working out. I don't think I'm playing particularly well, but, like, I've gotten a ton of unlucky breaks. That high bounce that turned into an inside the Parker was ridiculous.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
Like, that just shouldn't happen. And now I have pretty much an impossible comeback to make here.
I'm sending this one to Vegas.
I don't know why you would want to send a baseball to Vegas, honestly. No, shouldn't have swung at that either. That's an easy ground out. Unless nobody decides to cover first. Okay. That's something.
This one's for you, Teddy.
Maybe this is the start of a rally? I don't know. Maybe I just need to get more into the mindset of how to play this game properly. Nope. That was down and away. I wasn't going to be able to hit that in open stance. Outside. It's close, though. Come on. I took a chance. I should have swung at it at least. I maybe could have gotten something off of it.
That's
Hugo's had 2 singles. I need something a little bit more from him right now, though. I'm going to try to push it to left field. That's going to hit him in the face. Look at that. That almost hit him in the face. Nope. Come on, Hugo. Into the alley. Come on. Low. Good. Come on. It's a ground ball. It's foul. Also, shout out to the random shirt that's third base. You gotta love it. I shouldn't have done that. That was just terrible. I needed to move, but I didn't move in time.
Adios, baseball!
Pablo was at 2 really well hit balls today. And it will remain at 2. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this. Well, great. Now I have a... They're also just giving me all special pitches and no energy to go off of, like, at all, which does not help. Come on. Okay. Thanks for the free out. And thanks for another free out. Okay, I am not taking chances with this guy. I don't want another one blasted down the alley and for another homer. I would rather not. That is an absolutely horrible pitch, Chase. What are you doing there, buddy? Good. Now, mess him up. Beautiful.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
Luann goes, ow! The catcher's in pain whenever you use the fireball. That's actually kind of funny. It's okay though. They're
I've
fine.
gotta get on base.
They'll be fine. Kurt is still in the game, which is driving me crazy. I swung a little early on the elevator. I could have crushed it. I can't make good contact. Yep, not even a grand slam would tie everything up. This is next to impossible. And I was late. I am playing so awful.
Okay.
Man, I'm washed. This sucks.
Here we go.
That's a ground out, most likely. Oh, thanks! I'll take a free base. Yeah, no. Let's just stay at second. Don't press our luck like that. Jorge!
Watch that outfield cringe as I step up to the plate.
Give us our first runs of the game, Jorge. Come on. Alright, yeah, good eye. I'm not swinging at that either. And it's a good thing I didn't, because I would have missed. No way! That's gonna be an out. I'm holding Cal at second. I don't want to risk it. And now we're down to our last out. Chase Wilton.
Back, don't fail me now.
That was well hit too. If it was in a different stadium, maybe something could have happened from that. Oh well. And methinks that's game. Yep, that's game. Okay, we're just going to pretend that this game never happened. So hi guys, welcome to stream. Wow, can't believe that yeah, this game is on Steam again. Yeah, crazy. What do you mean you think you just saw something happen within the last hour? No, crazy. You guys are crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a tower, a radio tower. A radio tower is Ratatas, and the Ratatas drove me crazy. In all seriousness, I think I'm gonna go take a break. So I'll be back in a little bit. Yeah. Okay, bye for now.
Here we go. Another chance to show them all who rocks hardest. The gooch likes that. Yeah, give me some more of that.
Well, fasten your seatbelts, 'cause here we go. Here's the windup. Hot one down the middle. And a high fly ball to center field.
That outfielder's gonna need a plane ticket to catch this one.
Running back. Leaps up. And makes an unbelievable catch against the wall. It's time to get down with your favorite baseball players.
The fans are losing their minds. They're so excited. This kid wants a piece of that ball.
Belted it. Way back at the ballpark. A home run.
Money, baby. Here we go. Another chance to show them all who rocks hardest. The gooch likes that. Yeah, give me some more of that.
Well, fasten your seatbelts, 'cause here we go.
outfielder's gonna need a plane ticket to catch this one.
Running back, leaps up, and makes an unbelievable catch against the wall. Players.
The fans are losing their minds. They're so excited. This kid wants a piece of that ball.
Belted it way back at the ballpark. A home run!
Money, baby. Here we go. Another chance to show them all who rocks hardest. The gooch likes that. Yeah, give me some more of that.
Well, fasten your seatbelts, 'cause here we go. Here's the windup. Hot one down the middle, and a high fly ball to center field.
That outfielder's gonna need a plane ticket to catch this one.
Running back, leaps up, and makes an unbelievable catch against the wall.
Okay. I have returned. Thank you for your patience. I have decided that the reason that game went so badly is because I said I don't like Hornets. So the players rebelled and played very poorly on purpose because I said that. Yeah, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. So anyway, let me do another game. And hopefully this one goes better than the last one. Just think the main man, Jorge, how could you? Listen, Jorge would have absolutely obliterated the competition if he wanted to. Not even he could stand for it. He just chose not to. Okay, somebody asked for Steel Stadium earlier, so I will pick that next. I feel like I need to play as the Montreal Expos because that was the team that I played for my Let's Play over a decade ago. It's out of all the MLB teams here, they're the only ones that don't exist. What kind of Expos? What kind of name is that? Supposedly, they were named for, I think, the exposition, some sort of big event that happened in the city of Montreal in the 60s, I want to say. Some World Expo or something, kind of like a World's Fair. It had just happened recently when they got the team. I think that's where it came from. I don't know. It's kind of a weird name, but They're the only Major League team here that doesn't exist anymore. It's actually kind of cool that they brought them back for this game, though. Chocobo Exposition. +1. That was actually really clever. No, you know what? No, not +1. I'll give you a +3. Yeah, but they're the only team that doesn't exist anymore. And they moved to Washington, D.C. and became the Washington Nationals, who by chance are my favorite MLB team because, yeah. So, anyway, I'm generous today. Listen, I try. Anyway, I'm going to pick the Expos. And, of course, I'm not picking first again. Wonderful. And they picked Nomar first again. I do not know what their obsession with Nomar is. I don't get it. Okay, I am going to snag Luke Lopez before they take him again.
Hi there. Cool.
That's the Griffey player. They take Hugo. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, I could take the guy who was on the Expos, Vladimir Guerrero. I like how... One thing that I love about this game is the fact that they have a pro player representing all of the pro teams, which as a baseball fan, that's really, really cool to me because every team has someone representing them, which is awesome. So might as well go with Vladimir.
Hi. Oh, boy.
He's pretty decent. So, as I saw in the last game, Sammy Sosa again. Oh boy. Alright. Who else can we take that we didn't take last time? I'm probably gonna load up on pro players right now. Let's see. I think I want to take, a really solid hitter, Tony Gwynn.
Hello there.
Who unfortunately is no longer with us, but he was an amazing dude. Great hitter. Absolutely amazing. He wasn't really a power hitter, but he was amazing at contact. I'm going to go ahead and take him.
Thanks.
He's pretty good in this game, I think. They just took Pudge Rodriguez, so I'm going to take the other good catcher, Mike Piazza.
Rock on, man.
I like the character that they gave Mike Piazza in this game. Rock on! Seeing the guy with the mullet just reminds me of today's mullets. Mullets should have stayed in the 90s. Wait, do you mean this guy? Mike Piazza?
Rockin' good.
Because if so, that's really funny. Larry Walker just got taken again. How many spots do I have left? 5. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm going to take a pitcher. And I want Dipper Guy to left. This one?
The weather's fine up here. How's it down there?
Randy Johnson, who is actually like one of the best pitchers in the game. No, but also that qualifies. Fair. Well, I'm taking Randy Johnson.
All right.
He's a very bad hitter, but an amazing pitcher. And they take Kurt Schilling again right away. I'm starting to notice a pattern with the CPU. They tend to take certain players a lot. Gee, I wonder why that is. Mullet. This guy? Jose Canseco? Him? Gotcha. I'm not gonna take him, but I am gonna take a stupidly powerful hitter, though.
Hey there.
Mark McGuire. If you want to hit home runs, this is your guy. Like, he is the best home run hitter in this game.
All right.
Alright, now I'm going to do a couple of other things. I'm going to grab, since we are playing on Steel Stadium, I'm going to grab Ernie Steele.
Not picking me would be very unsmart. Get it?
I don't remember if he gets a stat buff when you have him on your team, but we are about to find out.
All right, we're gonna win.
Boo! I hate Sally. Okay, I'm gonna do something else. You can create your own custom player in this game. So I think I'm going to do that now. You know what? Let's have it be a girl, since like all the replacement players for like all the generic kids that they replace the pro players with are all boys, and they all have the same voice clips and everything. Let's put a girl on the team. How about we go with something, I don't know. What nicknames do we have here? Boom Boom, Pickles, Dizzy, Superstar, Dizzy, why not? I don't know, what looks like a Dizzy? These nicknames are amazing, I know, right? What do we go with? Maybe... I don't know, maybe the blonde? Dizzy? Ditzy? I don't know, that's just kind of what I'm looking at here. Anyway, we have a certain amount of skill points that we can distribute, so, max batting, max running, and, the other two in fielding, and there we go, we have our player. What's today? It's, July 12th, so we might as well... I can't believe you said that. OMG. We'll have her throw and bat right-handed, I guess. Yeah, sure. Well, I mean, there was a real baseball player whose name was Dizzy Dean. We need a last name. What should her last name be? Darlene? It's gotta be 5 characters or less. What's a surname that starts with D and isn't Dean? Dizzy Doe. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Dizzy Dane? Yeah, that sounds a lot like Dizzy Dean, but this is actually Dizzy Dane. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. And she's not a pitcher at all, which is funny because the real Dizzy Dean was a pitcher, but she's very clearly is not. Let's go with it, sure. Dizzy Dane, why not?
I think I'd be a good pick, don't you?
Okay, so her player card reads, Dizzy's strength is not on the mound unless you want her to load up the bases. While you could put this kid in the outfield, you shouldn't expect her to get any outs. Dizzy's blazing speed on the base paths is sure to make catchers sweat. This kid is a great hitter, both contact and power, which is exactly what we're looking for. Batting and running are going to be the most important stats here, which is why I maxed them out. Gotta love creating OCs on stream, I know, right? It's great. Okay, Dizzy Dane. Let's go.
Yes!
Put me in, coach! Create a custom player! I got an achievement for that. Yay. Gotta love creating Dizzy Dane, Gasoline. Who's next? One can only speculate. They picked all pro players except Sally Dobbs just to make me mad, I bet. Okay, well, we have to counter by picking our goat.
I'll play, but don't ask me to diver's life because I hate getting dirty.
We gotta go with Jorge. I mean, how can we not?
Certainly, I'd love to play.
Okay, we got a mostly pro team here, but then we got our custom kid, and we got Ernie Steele, and we got the GOAT. Alright. Choose controls. Difficulty level is still on hard. Okay. So, let's see. Randy Johnson's pitching. Mike Piazza's catching. Mark McGuire is our first baseman. Second, let's see. Luke Lopez can play center. Vlad, Tony. Ooh. Tony Gwynn's not having a good day. That sucks. Alright, well, let's stick him in right field, and we'll have Vlad in left. Oh, hey, Jorge's actually doing pretty good in the field over there. Let's see. We need somebody at third. Jorge can stay at second, I suppose. Oh, Mike Piazza too? Oh, man. Why is everybody getting negatives on... This sucks. I don't know who to put at third. There really isn't a good choice for this. Ernie Steele should... Okay, he's got some buffs, I think, because we are on Steel Stadium. Jorge might actually be okay at third. I could put Vlad at third. We could just have Dizzy in outfield because she's fast. Yeah, we could probably do this. I think this is okay. Okay, so batting, everything's gonna get all messed up here. Because, man, Tony Gwynn, that really sucks, dude. Because I really wanted him to be... I really wanted to hit well with him, but I guess I won't be able to now. Alright, well, he's gonna have to bat last then. Who's our fast one? Dizzy is our fastest. Vlad is good. Ernie Steele is actually... Maybe even Jorge. That would be really funny, actually. It's an 8. Also an 8. There's a lot we could do for this lineup, actually. Mark McGuire is the cleanup hitter for sure, though. Luke might actually be a good leadoff, or maybe Dizzy. Or even Ernie. That would actually be pretty funny. His speed is only a 7, though. Nine, 10. That's an 8. That's a 9. That's an 8. It's also an 8. And he's the slowest, so I think Piazza's gonna be the catcher. Actually, real quick, before Piazza's gonna bat 7th is what I meant to say. Before I Before I forget, I want to share one voice clip with Piazza real quick. I want to, because you may notice how his name is spelled. And it's really, he has a voice line about it, and it's funny.
Hey dudes, I'm Mike Piazza. Yeah, Ahmed and Amir are pretty cool little dudes. They let me borrow their hard rockin' 80s tape. It totally rocks, dude.
I'm waiting for it. He says something about his last name.
Me and my friend Bogey, we were like totally...
Hold on.
You know, Ahmed, my name is Piazza, not Pizza, but I like pizza okay, I guess. But don't call me Pizza or anything. I mean, it's not like I haven't heard that one before.
I just think it's really funny that they actually mentioned that. It's just funny. Okay, so Piazza's gonna bat 7th. Ernie Steele maybe 6th. Because I know that Ernie is not really a power hitter, so contact is probably going to be his strength there. Vladimir's down here. Jorge's down here. Okay, so these are the 9s and 10s. Maybe Ernie should lead off. But he's not really fast, though. Luke Lopez is pretty fast, though. Jorge, I think, probably goes above Vlad. Just because he got the speed buffs. Dizzy could probably go like 2nd or 3rd. She could even lead off, actually. You know what? Let's do this. Let's have Dizzy lead off, and then Ernie and Luke will bat right behind her. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, let's just go for it. Against the Seattle Mariners. This time I'm going to be the home team, since I was the road team last time. So let's see how this goes.
Watch out, I have been known to be a little wild.
Randy Johnson. Look at how tall this dude is. In real life, I think he was like 6'10" or something. Like, dude was insanely tall and threw insanely fast. He is a Hall of Fame pitcher, so in the Hall of Fame, absolutely deserves it. Pop fly, Jorge, Ernie, somebody, thank you, Ernie. All right, Hugo Hernandez. Let's go with the left hook. We don't want to give him anything fat, because he will destroy it, especially in a stadium with very shallow outfield. Low heat. Randy Johnson's best pitch. Okay, thanks for the free out. Straight over to McGuire, and out number 2. Sammy Sosa. Fouls that off. Randy Johnson, left-handed pitcher against a right-handed batter, so this would actually favor the righty because the pitch is going to be coming a little bit this way, and it makes it a little bit easier for the right-handed hitter to make contact with the ball, whereas if he was a right-handed pitcher, it would typically come from this direction and make it a little bit harder to hit there. So typically, that's how it goes. But, of course,
Another day, another gay.
what good are matchups if you have to face off against somebody like Randy Johnson? Okay, Dizzy Dane, our left fielder.
I got a hankering for some baseball spankering.
Against Kurt Schilling. That's a high pop-up. That is not a great way to start. Never mind! They completely flubbed it. Thank you, game. Thank you. Alright. Ernie Steele.
Put your hard hats on.
I'm not... Speaking of Steele, I'm not going to try that because their catcher is Ivan Rodriguez, whose nickname is Pudge. And he's an amazing catcher and throws people out very regularly, and I'm not going to chance that. Come on, Ernie. Ooh, well hit! Deep center field! Going! Gone! Ernie Steele home run on his home field! Let's go! That is the first time I think I have ever hit a home run with Ernie Steele. I do not care that it was to center, that it was to shallow center. I don't care. After the last game, I needed something good, and I will happily take that. Thank you, Ernie. He would probably come up with an absolutely horrible joke to celebrate that. But yeah! This place is a hitter's paradise. Luke Lopez! The Ken Griffey Jr. replacements. He's on our team now. See if he can do the same thing. That's going to be a little bit low. That's an excellent start to the game. Much, much better than last one. That's a pop out. Unless they drop it again. Thanks, Kim. Appreciate it.
You can kiss this one goodbye, dude.
All right, Mark McGuire. Goodbye. Nope, that's just gonna hit the shed. That was almost out of here. It was pretty good. What is going on? The CPU difference is like night and day. I have no idea.
Okay, stand back, peons.
And here's Jorge. Our goat. Fouls it off. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. The CPU is definitely not playing as well right now. But I'm not going to complain because after last game, I kind of need this. I swung too early. Also, that was a lot lower than I thought it would be. Okay, staying alive. Absolutely love for Jorge to crush one right now. To right field, and he got it. But everyone else stays put. So, no harm. And here comes Vlad.
You wanna see some power? Watch this.
That's gonna be low, I think. Yeah. We're fine. Everything's fine. That was fat! I should have crushed that one. Oh well. We can battle back. Low. Right down the middle. Come on, come on. Nope. He just let that drop. That's actually really funny, and they're gonna get a double play out of that. That sucks. Because now they have a power bat. Because that's how this game works when you get a double play. You get a power up at the plate. And I am really hoping that Sally Dobbs doesn't do anything with that, because that would suck. Painting the corner. Good, good. It's a good start. I'm gonna just do that again. Because I don't think she can hit that. And they'll never expect it a third time. She just stood there and watched as I painted the corner 3 times and she didn't even try to swing. She did absolutely nothing. We love to see it. Sit down, Sally. Worst older sister ever. At least in this game. Ground ball to Mark McGuire. He shouldn't have been the one to field that ball. It should have been Jorge. I'm not watching Nomar's animation again. Randy Johnson's is already long enough as it is. No, it's the crazy bunt. Dizzy, go. Dizzy, you should be going after this. Somebody, Luke. Guys, come. Oh my god. That thing is taking way too long, and it got stuck in the shed. Great! You love to see it! It's actually stuck in the shed, and I can't pick it up. I have 4 players over there all trying to get it, and none of them can. Because the game glitched out. Isn't that wonderful? And now I'm down, and now I've lost my lead because of it. I love this game. Twitch.
Here comes Mr. Snappy.
Freaking... Why? Like, that's one of the weirdest things I think I've ever seen happen in this game. It really sucks that it happened against me, though. Like, first of all, I couldn't catch that thing. And then it does that. Like, that shouldn't happen. That's just a poorly programmed wall. Genuinely can't run over there, but the ball can get over there. Yeah, that's totally fair. At best, it should have been rolled
Watch
ground rule
out,
double.
I have been known to be a little wild.
Alright, paint the corner, Randy. Mark, we've talked about this. Don't run over and try to field when it's not... Oh, dear. Alright, well, it's the other pitcher, so we can just blow the ball past him and there won't be much of a problem. There we go. Nice and easy. Mark? Yeah, why did you not touch first? You should have been on it. What the heck? That was weird. Okay, Mike Piazza. Not pizza.
What's this?
He has some slight nerfs, unfortunately. But hopefully they don't affect him too much. That's a ground ball to short. Nomar's going to take that easily. Alright, Randy. You can't really do much, so I'm just going to... Yeah, go easy on me. I'm a pitcher. Let's just go with a line drive. And hope for the best. Had to blow my nose, sorry. 2 balls, no strikes. I'm gonna let that go too. Ball 3. Not even going to bother. I would love for you to walk the pitcher. That would be amazing. If it's anywhere close, if it's right down the middle, I'll swing at it, but that isn't. Ball 4. You walked Randy Johnson. I'll take it. Now it's Tony Gwynn, who unfortunately got nerfed heavily today.
I've studied this pitcher very closely. I know all the pitches.
That's good, but I mean, your stats kind of undid you a little bit there, bud. And that's going to be a double play. Never mind, Tony made it. Let's go. The other Tony. It's not the Tony that Baz loves,
I got
but
a hankering for some baseball spankering.
it is a Tony. Okay, Dizzy. Let that go. Dizzy Dane, come on. Ground ball, that's an out. Unfortunate. So, tied at 2 going into the 2-2 after 2. Good first pitch. Now, heat on the hands. Randy Johnson fastball, very difficult to hit. Like, actually difficult. His heat pitch is actually really fast. Look at this ball bend! Look at that! That's
Another game.
filthy! Absolutely filthy! Right. Down and low. Beautiful. So, right hook now. Watch it go this way. And then bend back the other way. And it's in the strike zone. Absolutely beautiful. And now let's really mess him up. Let's go for a slow-mo. Oh, I hate it when they use that pitch against me, but I love using it on them. And now we got to deal with Sammy Sosa. This is slightly terrifying. Right hook. Paint the corner. There you go. Alright, another heat. Bottom left corner. Same spot. Right to shortstop. Right to Ernie Steele. Fantastico. Okay, now let's see if we can get some more runs on the board for us.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
A newly found power hitter Ernie Steele in his home backyard, literally. Again, sorry, I needed to blow my nose again. I don't know what's going on. Oh! Is he gonna do it again? That might hit the shed. Fumble! Or error. Okay, Ernie, good job. Good job, boy. Gets on with a single. Luke Lopez is up next.
Watch and learn.
That's going to be a foul ball, which I greatly would prefer to a ground out. Really, why not call it a fumble? Because I guess they just didn't think of it back then. I don't know. Fumble is a football term. I don't know if anybody. I don't know when that word was invented. Honestly, it'd be an interesting thing to research. All right, Kurt's having a hard time finding the strike zone now. Strike 2. Why is it treated almost exclusively as a football song? I don't know. The world's weird. Ball. Full count. Run with the pitch. Goodbye! Center field, Luke Lopez, home run! Oh, if only it was Griffey, but we'll take that. 4-2 lead. It's weird how they give you the pro player music for this guy, even though it's a generic kid technically, but he has the same stats as Griffey. So that's neat. Absolutely beautiful. That wouldn't have made it out anywhere else. Steel Stadium is amazing for hitting home runs. It's a hitter's paradise because of the indented center field. Now let's see if we can get another one with Big Mac.
I'm gonna hit this one so far.
That's a pop fly. Good grief. That actually could go. It did! Okay, that was really weakly hit, but off the shed's roof, that counts. This game is wild. We'll take it. 179 feet. It didn't even go beyond the trees over here. It went boing and then all the way over here. That's really funny.
Watch that outfield cringe as I step up to the plate.
Okay. The go. Oh, wow. They're going to bring in the catcher to pitch. Okay. Interesting strategy. Can Jorge make it 3 for 3? Send him cringing, Jorge. Yes, that's high. No, come on. The problem with Jorge is he has a very large swing spot, so it's hard to tell exactly where it's going. No way. Jorge Garcia, the GOAT! He does it again! Off the shed! 3 in a row! Jorge! 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 Absolutely beautiful! There is no way that would have been done in any other stadium, but do we care? Absolutely not! Oh, you love to see it. Team MVP! You know what's really funny though? That's where the original Jorge meme started, where I hit a home run with him on Steel Stadium. That's where the meme started. Vladimir, can he make it 4 for 4? It's foul. Oh, that had the distance too. I would love to make it 4 for 4. Oh, come on. I was a bit late. Come on, Vlad. Nope. The streak is over. Whoop! Wow, their fielding is horrific this game. I don't know what this is. You're right, Cap. It really is like night and day. Okay. Pizza.
I am gonna cream this ball, dude.
That is so 90s. He has such a 90s attitude, and I kind of love it. Pop fly to second, and Vladimir's fine. Alright. Pitcher's up, so just bunt. Or just go for a line drive, something. Just see what you can do, Randy. I know you're not a hitter, so it's fine. This thing always has been pitching, so it's not a big deal if you strike out. I shouldn't have swung at that.
Guess I should just stick to pitching.
That was depressing. Tony Gwynn.
I've studied this pitcher very closely. I know all the pitches.
It's too bad that Tony Gwynn is having a bad day, so his stats got nerfed for this particular game, and that really shouldn't have been a strike based on the swing spot. That was weird. Steel Stadium, you just get free home runs everywhere, and it's why it's probably the best stadium for human players to play on, because you can get so many home runs that otherwise would just be flyouts in a regular stadium. And there would just be regular flyouts anywhere else. Alright, let's see if we can strike out Sally again. That would be fantastic. A 6-2 lead going into the 4th inning. Alright, well, it worked last time, so Heat in the bottom right corner. And once again, she just sat there and let it go by. Well, she actually tried to swing at it, but she was late. Okay, now let's change it up. Let's go bottom left corner this time. Beautiful.
Another day, another K.
Bye-bye. Alright, Derek Jeter. Really solid baseball player in general. Okay, we have juice when we need it. That's excellent. Thanks for the free out. Very few players should be trying to bunt for base hits like that. I'm not sitting here watching Nomar warm up again. Strike. Good. Okay, let's free up our arsenal a little bit here. Let's get the spitball out of the way. Good. Now we can actually get a better pitch. Randy, bottom right corner here. Ah, almost. Let's try left hook up here. The only pitch that I'm not really using with Randy is the slow ball, because, I mean, he's a fastball pitcher, so it makes sense that his slow ball isn't good. But I don't need him. I've got the hooks and I've got the heat. What else do I need? Alright, Dizzy Dane.
This one's going yard.
So far, she's been a bit of a disappointment, but let's see if she can change that. And ground ball, and nope, nothing there. Alright, Ernie Steele has been fantastic today.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
See if we can get another one. Big whiff. That sucks. Okay, let's try again. Yeah, barely in there. Not the greatest pitch to swing at, though. How do I not hit that?
Now why'd I go and do that?
I don't know, Ernie. Why did you go do that? Luke Lopez.
Watch and learn.
Part of the home run parade from the last, was it last inning or the inning before? I think it was the third, where we hit 3 home runs in a row. Nearly. Come on, Luke. No. A little bit early. Why is batting to the right open and to the left closed? So open stance is the space between the player and the plate is open, and closed is the opposite. That's what that means. If it's a right-handed batter, it's the opposite. So if the right-handed hitter is batting to the left, then it would be open stance. That's a ground ball. Might make it. No. Can't beat that. Alright, 6-2 lead. Going into the 5th. Here's Pudge. Got a good arsenal of pitches coming up here.
Watch out, I have been known to be a little wild.
Let's try right hook up here. And ball right to the pitcher. Easy out. Jorge Walker, the Canadian, I think he's called the Canadian Clubber, I think is his nickname. Want to be careful here. Don't want the big end of the bat to hit this one. He is quite strong. Left hook, top right corner. Oh, Jorge, you better catch that. Nope. Oh, well, oh no, no. Not again. Okay, good. We're not gonna, the shed glitch is not going to happen this time. Chase him down, Jorge. Nice tag, Mark. Good job. Jorge chased him down and then said, "Oh, hi, Mark." Alright, let's just blow it by Kurt, because, well, first of all, get in the strike zone, but he's not a good hitter at all, so we shouldn't have a problem. Alright, Randy's got it easily. Alright. Probably our last time batting unless we blow it in the top of the sixth.
Bye, dude.
Big Mac. See if we can hit another one out of here. Oh, that's so gone. That is so gone. Nope, never mind. It hit the top of the fence. I lied. That would have been an easy out at any other stadium, too.
Bet, peons.
Jorge, ground ball. That's going to be a double play. Well, actually, no. Jorge's safe at first. We'll take that.
You wanna see some power?
Yes, it is
Watch
funny that
this.
Jorge emphasizes the P in peons. It is quite funny. Low. Yes. 2-0 count. That's gone. It's so easy! Hitting home runs in Steel Stadium is so easy! That would have been a double. That probably would have been a double in any other field, but man, actually that might have just been a single with how fast that was hit. Just depends on how fast the fielder gets to the ball. But still! This stadium is ridiculous. Alright, here comes Mike Piazza.
I am gonna cream this ball, dude.
I'm letting that go. Not a great pitch to swing at. It's so easy. How many homers have I hit in this game alone? Like 5? If I timed that one a little better, that might have gone out too. I was late. How do you miss that, Mike?
Crash and burn, man.
You're telling me. You should have had that, buddy. Alright,
I hope this
Randy.
bat doesn't slip out of my hands.
Letting that one go. Come on, right down here. It would be really funny to do something to get a hit with Randy Johnson. He really doesn't do much. I won't argue against that one. That's just a tough pitch. That's low, I hope. Yep. 2-2. That's low. Yes. Okay. That's line drive, and it's caught by Sally. How much of the ball has to be in the strike zone for it to be a strike? Honestly, just a tip of it can get in. Like, just like this right here would be a strike. This would be slightly outside. Hi, Boomer, and no wonder why you don't like Sally. I mean, what? Exactly. What? Just throw the heat. Strike one. Excellent. Line drive to the shortstop. Toss it over. One down. 2 outs away from victory. And I mean, I played pretty well. Outside of the stupid shed glitch, I would be pitching a shutout. So I'm pretty satisfied with how I've been doing. Slow-mo. I've been here but lurking with a phone call. Gotcha.
Here comes
No worries,
Mr.
Boomer.
Snappy.
I appreciate you being here, even if it's just to lurk. You have parents? Yes, shocking, I know. But every human being on Earth has parents. One out away, and now we gotta face down Sammy Sosa. Alright, I think it's time for a special pitch exhibition here. Zigzag. Beautiful. Well, ideally. So nice weather. Elevator pitch. Strike 2, and I think we're gonna use the juice now, and we're gonna finish it off with a big freeze. Beautiful.
Next.
Game, set, and match. That went way better than the last game. Oh, goodness. Okay. I feel a lot better now after that one. That was a lot better. I know that I got a lot of cheap home runs into center field just because of how it is, but... Oh, well. How many home runs did we get? Look at this. Ernie, Luke, Mark, Jorge, and Vlad all had one. Dizzy Dane was actually a disappointment. All she had was a single. Amazing game, and all it took was cheating. It's not cheating, because, I mean, the field is like that. If anything, the Mariners are the ones who cheated, because the ball got stuck inside the shed. Cap, I don't think you were here for that, but the ball got stuck inside the shed out in center field, and I couldn't do anything about it. I couldn't, my fielders wouldn't go over there, so they just got a free home run because of that. So, yeah, that was fun, but, yeah. Also, let's just ignore the fact that Mark McGuire may or may not have cheated in real life. Anyway, so nice weather. Let's go find somebody to raid. Let me go see who else is streaming this game right now, because I want to support other people who play this game. Oh, Jay is a joke. Why did I not know that? I've only ever seen \S. That's all I've ever seen. So who else is streaming this game at the moment? Let's find out, shall we? Looking it up right now. I'm gonna see if any of the people currently streaming this exact game are cool. If anybody has any specific raid suggestions as well, I am open to ideas. Of course, all you know is sarcasm. I mean, what? What? Oh, goodness gracious me. Let's see here. I think, out of everybody that I'm looking for right now, I think I'm going to try this one. I think I'm going to try this person. I like their username, Gray Gorilla. I have a streamer playing Phasmophobia and another on Monster Hunter. I think I know exactly who the Monster Hunter streamer is right now, actually. But I think I'm going to instead raid someone else who is playing this game and try something a little different. And, yeah, I think we're just going to try something a little different. So, let's see. I'm just gonna try rating someone different because I've rated that person before, and I want to try something a little different. So let's try rating this person. Intended for mature audiences, just letting you guys know. So there's our raid message as usual. So, thanks guys as always for hanging out. I'm sorry that I haven't been streaming lately, nearly as much lately, but I hope you guys, I appreciate you guys sticking around and being patient. I am planning to do the next Game Conquest very soon. I'm going to try to do it this month. I can't make any promises for certain, but I want to do it this month. There's a chance it could be the next stream, but I'm not going to promise that. It could happen, though. And I think that when it does happen, you guys are really going to dig it. So look forward to that. Anyways, OMG, next stream is Game Conquest for sure, yeah, no. You guys go ahead and guess what it is. Have fun. I'll see you guys next stream. Maybe for Game Conquest, maybe not. Okay, bye!